He always said love couldn't survive in a place that stinks of antiseptic and burnt toast. But damn if it didn't try. The first time Dr. Elias Monroe met Jamie Carter, he was elbow-deep in blood and holding the hand of a dying man while Jamie screamed at him in the ER hallway. "You left him waiting for 3 hours, you asshole." The man dying was Jamie's father. Cardiac arrest, no advance directive, and no way to save him. Elias remembered every word Jamie shouted. But he also remembered his trembling hands and tear-streaked face, raw, furious, and desperate. It wasn't exactly a meet-cute, but fate, like grief, had a funny way of sticking around. 6 months passed. Elias moved to Brooklyn for a quieter hospital rotation. Less trauma, more internal medicine. He was still good at patching people up, but lately, his soul felt like it had too many loose stitches. Every day blurred into the next patient's notes, coffee, collapse. He barely noticed the world outside. Until he walked into Amaro, a little Italian restaurant tucked into a street that always smelled like rain and rosemary. He hadn't planned to eat there. He was just hungry, lost, and following the smell of fresh bread. And there he was, Jamie Carter, behind the open kitchen window, tossing pizza dough into the air, laughing with his crew. Elias froze. Jamie didn't. "Oh," Jamie said when he saw him. "It's you." The air thickened. A waiter nearly dropped a tray of plates nearby. Elias started. "Save it," Jamie snapped. Then he sighed. "You hungry?" That was how it started. Not forgiveness, just food. Elias came back the next night. And the next. He didn't know why. Maybe it was the lasagna. Maybe it was the ache in Jamie's eyes when he thought no one was looking. Eventually, Jamie sat with him after hours. They talked about grief, about fathers, about expectations and regrets. And then one night, Jamie leaned in and kissed him. Just once. Just soft. And Elias kissed him back like he had been drowning for years. Love came in quietly, like a whisper between surgeries and flour-dusted recipes. They started spending nights together, sometimes in Elias's high-rise apartment with sharp corners and sterile light, sometimes in Jamie's chaotic little flat above the restaurant, where pots clanged at midnight and the bed was too small. Jamie taught Elias how to knead dough. Elias showed Jamie how to check blood pressure with one hand. They fit broken edges clicking into place. But love is never enough when pain is louder. One evening, Elias's ex showed up at the hospital. Ryan, another doctor, charming, sharp, and perfectly timed to remind Elias of who he used to be, a closeted man playing straight to survive medical school, to please his father, to get ahead. Jamie found out when he saw them outside the hospital, Ryan's hand too familiar on Elias's shoulder. He didn't yell this time. He just packed up his things. Left a note on Elias's pillow that said, "I'm not a secret you can keep behind closed doors. I've already lived through one man dying. I won't die slowly with another." Elias didn't chase him. He buried himself in work again. It was easier, safe, but nothing felt whole anymore. 2 months later, Elias walked into Amaro again. Jamie looked up, stopped mid-chop. His eyes were duller, his shoulders thinner. "I'm sorry," Elias said. Jamie didn't speak. "I was afraid," Elias continued. "Afraid of losing everything I worked for. Afraid of not being enough. Afraid you'd see the mess in me and walk away." "I did walk away," Jamie said quietly. "I know. And you were right." A long pause. The kitchen buzzed behind them. Elias took a step forward. "But you were also wrong," he whispered. "You said you wouldn't die slowly with another man. But Jamie, without you, I've been dying every damn day." Jamie's eyes filled with tears. Elias reached into his coat pocket and pulled out a worn recipe card, Jamie's lasagna, the one he used to make every Thursday night. "I still try to cook it," Elias said with a soft laugh. "It's always awful, but I keep trying." Jamie finally smiled. Just a flicker, just enough. Then Elias added, "You told me once that the truth could heal, so here's mine." He stepped closer, voice shaking. "I love you. I love you more than my pride, more than my fear, more than any white coat or title." Silence. Then Jamie stepped forward. His fingers brushed Elias's cheek. "You took your time," he murmured. "I was lost," Elias whispered. Jamie pulled him into a kiss, slow and deep, as if sealing a wound that had been open too long. A year later, Amaro has a second location. Elias runs a small health clinic in the back, offering free checkups every Friday night. Patients get soup with their blood pressure readings. Jamie still curses at his staff in the kitchen, but he also kisses Elias on the cheek between orders. They still argue about garlic, about what movie to watch, about how much salt is too much. But they always go to bed holding hands. And sometimes, when Elias wakes up at 3 a.m. after a nightmare, Jamie pulls him close and whispers, "Still here, still yours." Because sometimes, the most powerful word in the world isn't love. It's stay. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with the latest videos.